Hi everyone, this is Jefferson. Today I'm going to teach you how to develop a desktop application using Java and NetBeans, the IDE for the Java platform. And what we're going to do is that I hope that those who are viewing this tutorial are people who have already known Java. That's the prerequisite of watching this video tutorial. You should have an idea of the basics of Java, and you should also have an idea on the basics of what a software is and how to use a computer. If you have that, then we can go along with the video tutorial, else you have to watch my other introduction to Java tutorials. So let's go over to NetBeans. So I have NetBeans open up over here in front of me, and this is the tool that you're going to use. I'm not going to go into the prerequisites of installing NetBeans. That's going to be done in another video tutorial. But if you have NetBeans already installed, then your NetBeans should be looking like this. I'm using NetBeans 8.0.2. You should have the same version or something close to that. If you are having NetBeans 8.0 or something higher, you're gonna be good from here. So what we're gonna do is that I had already developed this the application. I just want to us to develop this night is I've already developed something similar to that. So what I'm gonna do in this first video is that I'm gonna show you the one I had developed already, so that you can see how a desktop application looks like, or what you are going to be doing in this video tutorial, because I expect you to follow along and also do exactly what I'm going to do, which is practice makes perfect, and you'll be able to develop other desktop applications on your own. Alright, so if you can see in the NetBeans IDE on the projects panel on the left hand side over here, I have a sales record app, and I have other apps that are displayed over here. There's a file uploader, home logger. See, these are the projects that I've been working on. So this is the application that we're going to be developing today, which is the sales record app. And like I said, I have already developed it, so I'm going to launch it by selecting it and clicking on run project here. And you can see the sales record app is running down here on the bottom of the NetBeans, and here is the sales record app. Then you can see in this app here that we have the app window. Let me minimize NetBeans so that you can see everything clearly, and minimize everything in my desktop. So you can see that this is the apps window, and it is a window application, or you can call it a graphical user interface or GUI application, or in other words, the most technical term for this application is the desktop app. So in this application, we have a window, and we have what we call a menu bar. The menu bar is not gonna be distinctive, and you may not see a bar here, but there is a menu bar that contains two menus, a file and an edit menu. So we have a file menu here that contains three menu items. The first menu item is for adding a new record, the second one is to edit record, and the third one is to exit. If you are familiar with typical window applications, you should be familiar with this. Okay, and the edit menu does not contain any menu items, but we're gonna do something about that. Then under the menu bar, we have what we call a toolbar, and the toolbar contains two buttons, an add record button and an edit button. In this add record button, when you click on it, I'm going to click on it right now. When you click on it, you can see that a dialog box comes out, or you can call it a pop-up dialog. It comes out, and it contains some information like add new sales record, and you can see here we have a kind of form that contains what we call labels. These are labels, and these are text fields. Okay, so this is in essence is a form for us to fill and click on save to submit the form, or we cancel by clicking on this cancel button. I'm going to click on the cancel button, and it canceled. And you can see below the toolbar we have a table down here, and this table contains what I call sales records. So this is for sales record 1, this sales record 2, 3, and 4, and so on. So in this table displays the sales records that are being stored in the database. So this is a desktop application that contains a database, okay, and we are going to use this form to add records into the database. As you can see, I had already added like 4 records into the database, and it's being displayed here in this window application. So what we're going to do is that I'm going to add another sample record so that you see how this desktop app works. So here I intend to notice that I did not type this. This is the invoice number, and this is generated automatically. So what we're going to do, we're going to see how to write programs to generate invoice numbers like this automatically. Alright, so I'm going to add a description. So let's say that I want to sell egg, and the price of the egg is let's say 13 naira, and then the customer name is Jefferson Archibald, which is me. Now click on save, and you can see it says the record was inserted successfully. I'm going to click on OK, and you can see the egg that I bought has been inserted into the database, and it's now reflecting on the table. So that's what we're going to do in essence in this tutorial. So I'm going to stop this video for now, and then on the next video we are going to go into the beginning stages of how to create a desktop application like this. So I hope you found this informative, and thanks for viewing.